that increase crit chance for minions. And it's like, okay, well, if that's a separate stat, I'm guessing crit chance for me is not crit chance for them. Now, if I'm wrong about that, then that's actually great. I'd love to be wrong about that, but just that's the reason I thought that. Alfric Wolfmaw. I'm pretty sure that's a different name. Alright. Yeah, we got ice attacks this time. Oh man, those healing totems are going hard trying to keep the animals alive. The animals are getting just wailed on. I'm actually having to call them back from time to time just to make sure that they don't die from the cleave. This is crazy. And the healing totems are healing 5 of them per second with very, very big heals. Got him. Wow. They were getting beat up. Three green helmets. Oh, did I have a prophecy for this? Prophecy completed the coronation. Collect set helmet ×3. I didn't even realize. Nice! The in-game guide is also super helpful. Yes, I have used the in-game guide for many, many things. I learned so much about, like, ignite and poison versus bleeding, frostbite, things like that. There's a few things that it failed me for. You forgot the chest, didn't you? I think the chest you saw, I think that was just my stash. My stash appears every time. Yeah, I could be wrong, but my stash appears every time we finish a wave in there, Scar, to put things away. Let's see. Do I have 3 of this mucking helmet? I do. Sunforged Great Helm. Sentinel Helm. Aspect of the shark effect. Damage over time, health regen, crit strike. Spleen. No. 43% increase minion spell damage. 22% increased minion melee attack speed. Divines aren't melee. 262% freeze rate multiplier. That's a unique big number. Plus 30% minion chance to bleed on hit. That's pretty crazy. That's really crazy. Keeping in mind how many attacks I do per second. Alright, fire goes from 75 to 73. Okay, now we've got lightning at 74. We're really dancing around here. Yeah, just like, for example, when we got there was a trait we got in Druid, where your minions have a 40% chance of doing Frostbite on hit. When I got that, I immediately started seeing 50 plus stacks of Frostbite on every boss, which is a dot. So this having 30% increased chance for minions to bleed on hit is going to be a lot. Invoker's Scorching Grasp. Fire res, fire damage, chance to ignite, fire damage over time, flame ward, fire spellcast. Okay. Okay, what is this? Acolyte Adorned Idol. I sometimes play an Acolyte. I'll put that in there. Let's see. Green item. And then I've already looked at those. We could sell those.
Not dwell on regret.
Buying, selling.
Okay.
Safe travels.
Ailment chance can also overcap when you're at 100%. It'll have a chance to apply 2 stacks at a time. Yeah, like, for example, my, the Saber-Tooth Tiger has a... Actually, that's a poor example. Hold on, let me find a better one. Alright, the Vines. The Vines have a 100% chance to poison on hit. But then on top of that, we're getting another, from Beastmaster, another 40% chance to poison on hit. So the Vines do a guaranteed poison and then a 40% chance of a second poison every time they attack. But that's before the charms and stuff. The charms are also adding 30% chance to bleed and 25% chance to bleed, and then also 40% chance to frostbite from that other thing. So when a Vine attacks, it can do 4 dots if it rolls well per attack. How's the build so far? Fantastic. It's going really well. Let's see. So we've got a bunch of favor again. Let's go back to the observatory and get another prophecy. Muck out my first legendary, the rune, this is the way. You don't even have the vine ring yet. I'll do you one better. I didn't know there was a vine ring. Three unique relics. Any tier 4 dungeon. Yeah, tier 4, no big deal. Let's do it. Alright. Let's find... Okay, what's one that Let's do a portal. What was that one where you changed between the 2 worlds? Not Lightless Arbor. It's a different one. Are you kidding me? It TP'd me back to the same freaking place. Oh my god. It just reloaded the freaking zone. Alright, Arena Temporal Sanctum. Alright, let me see if I can do better at that one. That one, I got there last time, and I got to the final boss, and she started charging up an ability, and I moved to the edge of the room thinking I just needed to move away from her, and I died. That's it. I saw the final boss for 2 seconds. And apparently, I was supposed to hit the special action key and jump to the future, and I didn't realize that. So I know one move of hers. That's weird that it unsummons my stuff after successfully finishing the arena. Alright, here we go.
More rats come to gnaw at the edges of my sanctum.
You know about the lenses? Yeah, I know about the lenses. My attention's just constantly getting pulled in different directions. I bought the helmet lens because people wanted to see the squirrel helm. Haven't gotten lucky enough to find it yet, and now I know there's some kind of vine ring. Look at his dots. There's a character in the story who thought running to the future from an attack was a great idea. We all know how that turned out. He's out of line, but he's right. Probably beat the campaign time for endgame. Nice. 20% increased enemy health. Sure.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? Could it be?
Reflective Shrine. Okay, we just got close enough to pick it up on the radar.
Epoch has finally come to me.
Boss could drop exalted items, 30% more enemy damage and health. Is this game challenging enough difficulty-wise, fighting bosses and enemies? Does it scale in later levels? Yes, Yundaz, it does scale. For example, if you look at the monoliths, level 62, 66, 70, 75, and it keeps going up and up and up and up and up. I think it goes all the way to 100, which is max level. Oh, we're at the boss. Okay.
Epoch, I will have it. Impossible.
But not if I keep pressing the button. I can absolutely keep running if I keep pressing the button.
Escape is impossible.
This is interesting, this little safe spot here. I was scared. I saw the black hole thing again. I thought she was doing it again right at the end. So let me just hide in the future for a few years, make sure that fades. Alright, cool. First time beating that. Let's see, this way. Tattered journal. The pages are tattered as though the journal was torn to shreds. Oh.
I've finally done it. The Epoch is fated to enter my sanctum in this approximate timeline. I must only wait for it to fall into my grasp. Then I can't seem to recall. No matter.
He's like, who am I again? Eternity Cache. Seal a unique item with a legendary potential and an exalted item with 4 affixes. Each item must be of the same type. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this. Legendary potential. Pillager's gold. That's for rogue. Keeper's gloves. Chronicle of the Damned. Yeah. I don't have any uniques that would really be good for me right now. But now I've seen the Eternity Cache for the first time. Oh, Julra's Star Dial. Mana regen, 35% of mana spent gained as ward, plus spell damage. When you use a movement or time travel skill, all stats on this item are tripled for 4 seconds. 12-second cooldown. She actually gives you a legendary potential item with another item. I could just slam these two together just for fun. Oh wow, that offhand. 111% increased minion damage on the offhand. Isn't that ward roll max 36? 30, wait, what? $12 to 36. It's 35. So it's near max. So what is... I just want to see how this works, because I don't need either of these items. I don't understand. I thought all of the stats that were on the other item were going to get moved to this item, but that's not what happened. Did it just pick one of the stats and move it over? One stat per legendary item. So you don't know which item, you don't know which stat is going to get moved over. Correct. Anything less than 4 it'll be random. That makes me think of Raid Shadow Legends. That's how they do upgrades? Alright. Okay. Parry chance. Oh, 62% increased damage over time for minions. I have 0 increased damage over time for minions. And they are putting out between 1 and 200 dots per boss. Is this one hand or two?
Possible.
Oh, it's 2 hand. Dang it. Oh, alright, can we shatter this? I haven't shattered anything in a while. Ugh, Didn't get it. Boo. Let's see. Lightning, health, avoidance stun. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Bop, bop. Don't think I need to keep that anymore. Why was I hanging on to this? That 11 attunement. I was thinking about it because that 11 attunement. Okay, what's the other dungeon? I beat Soulfire Bastion. I've beaten 2 arenas. I just beat my first Temporal Sanctum. Lightless Arbor. God, I don't even like Lightless Arbor, but I need to redeem myself. I have gotten to the final boss and died on Lightless Arbor 2 times. And we've got much better defenses now than we did before. Let's go try to get redemption. I wonder if there's any other dungeons I haven't found a key for yet. Temporal, the Soulfire, Lightless Arbor. That's 3. I've seen 3 dungeons. Is there any others that I haven't discovered yet? No, there's 3 dungeons. Alright. So the way this one works, for anyone not familiar with it, is I've got a light on my head, and I can use the D key to move it or call it back. If an enemy is in the light, they can be hurt as normal. If they're not in the light, they cannot be hurt very much, and they do way more damage. Without the light, this whole place is like pitch dark. Oh my god, look at that. I just got 3 green jewelries from a prophecy. I'm so 0 IQ with the prophecies. I'm just like, that looks nice, and then later it happens, and I'm like, what a surprise! Like, oh, a gift from the me of the past. This truly is the last epoch. Experimental thing. I will look up the stats on this later on. Evening Muck, how last Evox? Doing good, buddy. Druid dude, you would love it, because I'm playing a Druid dude. I'm shape-shifting into wooden people and summoning lots of angry planes. The theme of this build is Mother Nature is pissed. Oh, purple thing. Grab that, we'll look at it later. Can I go up here? No. Ah, shoot. It looked like you could go that way. But you can't go that way. Okay, found one of the doors. Enemies will drop more glyphs, but 20% increased enemy damage. That's fine. This bar, alright, I've done this room before and it's buggy. The pets cannot reach the wall. And then this is a tutorial on burning the kindling. I just realized one of my wolves' names is Owlface. What the heck? Any moons? Don't see any at the moment. We did have a summon Stormcrow named Flappy Bird once. Level 72. Purple thing. Go back. I saw shards. Will break for shards. That guy, the big guy I just killed, it either said frenzies allies when it dies, or frenzies when allies die. I'm not sure which one it had. Shrine of the Ice Beetle. Okay, we just got our objective marker. I'm not sure if that happens when you're close enough to it, or it's like when you've cleared enough of the map, it's like, okay, this guy needs help, and then it tells you where it's at. I am so glad my resistances are higher now. I remember those orange crystal things that we just killed on some of my past attempts at this dungeon. They were scary damage, and now I can just like roll around in it. At least at this difficulty. But it's noticeably different from last time I was here. Shrine of the Frozen Hive spawns several ice beetles. And bags are full. Bags filled up just in here. With all that crit avoidance and your ridiculous sustain, it's pretty comfy. Yeah. Funny enough,